video with a smile. Let me put this up here. I was trying to get it to do something else, but of course it's just gonna go live. It's technology and people talking about I can't wait until the point I get a chance to download myself to the computer. Yeah, that's not gonna be a good idea. Uh-oh. I'm listening to the Georgia and Texas game in the background. Georgia's 5, I think, and Texas number 1. And Texas been got manhandled in the first half, but they second half team. That's why I say I'm in the slight future on this video because my friend who's in Georgia is watching it and I'm probably 30, 40 seconds ahead, so I can't be on the phone with him because I'm seeing things happen before his screen happens. Hell, he could be at the stadium. I have no idea. I'm always like ahead on stuff. I don't care if it's he's at the stadium. It's like the game is still always. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But we're in the slight future. So if you're not watching the game on like I'm watching it, just Texas just got an interception and ran it back almost to the 10 or 5 yard line. So watching the game in the background. I mean, today I got out. I don't care how I feel. I mean, I got to be really, really sick not to get out of the house and work out some. Uh, I have been had a sinus cold for over a week, and that sinus cold just it breaks you down. It really breaks you down. So that being said, hold. I need to pause this for a minute. How do you pause the screen for a minute? Hmm. I don't really. I'm trying to figure out how to pause the screen for a minute. I don't know. How do you pause this? I need to pause the screen for a minute. Is that it? Nope. 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 I don't know. I be seeing people pause the screen. I don't know how to pause the screen. I'm trying to figure out how to pause the screen for a minute because I need to go do something. Well, we could just put the screen and let you watch. Look at that. I just put the screen and let you watch oh man, I need to let you watch the game in the background. Is the I guess did Texas just score? I think they did. That's what I need to let you watch the game in the background. You see the game going on, but I can't do that because it's copyright. Not allowed. Same time. Okay, coming back, coming back. Looking at we got our Dr. Sabi shirt in the background. That's my background right there. Look at that Dr. Sabi shirt. All right, let's get back to let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video. I'm back. I probably could show that shirt in the background more. Yeah, let's show it. That's a better background. Hello and greetings to everybody. Peace, health, wealth. Receive gratitude always. Uh, so ever since I did Dr. Savi's the ultimate package back in June, July, I lost about a total of 30 pounds. So if you looked at my video, I came down from like 400 uh, to like I think when I went to the doctor, I was at like 371, something like that, and that's like where I plateaued at. But I got the energy to start working out, start lifting weights. I just got back from a walk, but man, the pounds don't just fall off. And even I go more and more without eating, it's just like This pounds just won't just like melt off like before. We go back. This will be 8 years now since we did this package in 2016. And like I tell people, I did 2 cleanses in a row. So I did the advanced package in like June. I think it was June, and then in August, the unfortunate month Dr. Sabi passed, I did another one. And so by November, December, I was down like 80 pounds. And I wasn't working out. I really wasn't doing anything. I might have been walking and doing light, but I ain't doing nothing compared to what I'm doing now. I'm actually getting out and actually working out, going to the gym, and actually really lifting weights. Um, Somehow, some way, shape, or form, I'm hoping they do another at the and when I say Dr. Sabi, I'm talking about the office, his office in Lucena Boulevard in California, in LA. If you look back in my videos, I went there in June. I got a chance to talk to one of his lifelong friends, Mel. You've seen the videos with him, and I'm hoping they do the half off next month. And hopefully, with that, and hopefully some blessed overtime and stuff, I'm able to, you know, uh, I'm able to, afford that once again. Um, that would be awesome, to be able to do that and to get another cleanse in because I've got what's coming up. I got what's coming up. Hopefully in December, huge changes to my lifestyle, to this program. What I'm trying to do with this, trying to do with the world famous Frederick 24/7, 365. So one of the biggest things is if you do a dramatic change on social media, it just gets attention for you. Uh, and like I say, people, we live in a reality of money is energy. That's what money is, energy. Money is energy. That's all it really is. Money is energy. You're correct. Body cleanse itself, but unfortunately, you know, that's you need the herbs. The herbs help you cleanse. The herbs is one of the biggest things. Yaki Awaken, Chef Aki. They'll call people healers, but your body, you're right. The body heals yourself. The scam is, you know, thinking that you could just do certain things and that's it. You have to learn your body. You have to learn what you can eat, what you can get away with, what you can do. Um, See, you on here, what's this, Jesus, Muhammad, Christ? See, you're on here playing, but you're only playing with your own soul. If you really knew who you were talking to, you're only playing with your soul. I'm sincerely going through something to transition, to change lives, to build myself to be more compatible to what's going on here on this planet and to survive and to help myself and help others. So, but it's a process, and this is a very different process than I went through in 2003 into 2004 when I first learned about Dr. Sabi's product. It's a huge process when I'm going through now. Uh, yeah, you could ask a question. No, John, I can't talk to you right now. I'm doing a live stream. Uh, But yeah, if you're watching this video, John, you need to be watching it on this live stream at the same time. I told you that Georgia had to get up. I'm watching the game in the background. He's asking. I told him the Georgia had to get up in Texas. 105,000 fans. They had to get up big, and they did. They got up 21-0. But I'm telling you, Texas is going to come back in that second half, and it's 23-15. So let's get back. You had a question to ask. If you want to ask a question, you can always ask a question if I can answer it. And I look at comments and answer when I can. But what I'm basically saying is I went 8 years. Now I try to do a package a year just as a maintenance to try to cleanse and stuff because I'm honest. I've been look, this person got on here talking about the carnivore diet. That I basically was on the carnivore diet. That's how I got back to this weight. I was so-called vegan vegetarian, and man, I started eating brisket. And that meat, and I got back addicted to that meat, and that stuff doesn't, everybody's DNA is different. And that's what you see on social media. That's what you see out here more and more, that everybody ain't built the same, you know. Some people are gonna do good on a vegan diet, which is not, that's an unhealthy diet too, in a sense. Some are gonna do on a carnivore diet. Some are gonna do on a fruitarian diet. What's your cop, man? Thank you. Whoa, man gave me 99 cents. Bless you. I wish you, and may you receive peace, health, wealth, as I give gratitude always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessing. But even on those type of diets, you still got to understand that you got to know your inner body. You got to know what works for you. You got to know what builds you. And right now I get a chance. I'm watching the new one around the block. Is Yaki Awaken. Chef Aki is down in Believe. She's doing her thing, but she focused mostly on the ladies. She focused on women. I hadn't seen her a cleanse she's done in a while, or she's put out anything like that. But the new person on the block is Yaki Awaken, and I understand the process that he's doing. I understand where he's focused on. Um, what he's trying to accomplish. I can understand it's an evolution, because Sadie was an evolution from, say, Queen of Fu, or Layla Africa. So it's an evolution. People are trying to get people to, and you're right, the body heals itself. People are trying to get people to heal their bodies. People are trying to get people back healthy. And that's the biggest thing out here. So me myself, I turned 50 years old in December. Another blessing is I got married. I did what Kevin Samuels, to me, he was that angel, that master teacher that showed up when I needed him, in 2021 into 2022. And he gave me the information and gave me the push to do what I did, and I buried my wife in Ghana, Africa. I'll keep along the Gold Coast, Ghana. Been married 2.5 years. Talk to my wife every day. I don't have issues. I mean, people say, "Well, how you do long distance relationships?" Man, how you do no relationships? If I had a friend, man, he's still, man, I got a couple friends, man. They ain't been in a relationship in years. It's like, at least I could talk to a woman on a regular basis. See her progress and smile, and she's a good person, a good soul. It motivates. A good woman in your life motivates. I don't even care if she's in Alaska. If she's pushing out that positive energy, the space between me and her is less than you believe. You caught up in this third dimensional physical reality, and the space between me and you is less than you believe. You believe we moving around. It's an illusion, but let's don't take Billy Carlson now. It's a little bit too serious. Let's don't go into that. But the whole point about this cleansing journey is I am trying my best. This person right here gave me 99 cents. I'm thinking that Dr. Sabi, if they do the half off, it's going to be the advanced package is going to be $350, and that'll be with tax already included. But you want to get the delivery, which is $56, because you don't want it to get stolen. You want to get that delivery. So I'm looking at like 405. I just got to make $404 more dollars. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that package. If I had $10,000 right now, I'm just saying, if I had $10,000 right now, I would go to the Healing Village. Me and my wife would go to the Healing Village down there in Honduras for like 2 weeks, and then we would come up and go to Yaki's place up in St. Louis, and go through his process up there. And you say, my wife, if you see my wife, she's slim, trim, she's fit, feminine, friendly. But look, man, We went through from 2019 to like really 2023. We went through, and it's still out there. That world famous C19. It's still there, people. It's still out there. These sicknesses, these things, so-called things that, because they're the new flu, they're still out there. And some people took shots or vaccines. So you've got to heal the body. You've got to, like with Yaki, they do a lot of internal research that I see, and they're trying to see what the issues you in. He's learned that he can look at your blood, he can look at your stuff inside your body, and he can more determine what your body's gonna need. And I like that. I like that. That's a very scientific, and that's stuff. You know, the Atlantean priest king, like Billy Carson said. Oh, and like Billy Carson, of all people, this dude is 6'4", 220 pounds. He's about 4 or 5 years older than me. He's always been in pretty good shape. Now he has other health issues, but I mean, not like me in a sense. But man, he had pneumonia on his trip over to Egypt. And like a true soldier, he didn't want to let down his people. He made it through that trip, almost taking himself up out, but he married the right woman, Elizabeth Carlson. I thank you. I thank you for being there for that brother and healing that brother. I really do thank you, Elizabeth Carlson. I mean, I really thank her. Billy married the right woman who supported him, and in that time where his body and his soul was, they were trying to, the forces were trying to push him away from here. She stepped up and she helped heal the brother. So I truly appreciate his wife for that. I appreciate him, listen to him like I appreciate Ralph Smart, Chef Aki, Yaki Awaken, Mel, the friend with Dr. Sabi. You know, I had that long, good conversation with him. Those who are on this planet doing their best to do good. I thank his daughter who's still down there in Honduras, keeping the healing village going. Um, there's people here. Even I watched Dr. Bird, you know, I think Eric Bird on YouTube and breaking down some of the stuff he say. And people are gonna say, oh, you know, but he supports eating liver and meat because everybody's DNA is not the same. That's what you have to remember. Everybody's DNA ain't the same. It's not the same. Some people eating meat is gonna push them, but like Yaki says, and say, hey man, you could eat that, and it's gonna work for a while, but sooner or later, like prime example, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Love the steak. Love to eat meat. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a vegetarian vegan now. You know, he's changed because in his older age, he doesn't need that kind of protein and stuff. He needs to regenerate. He needs to heal. He lost one of his Franco a couple years ago. Lost one of his best friends, a weightlifting buddy. You know, and Arnold wants to keep living. You know, Arnold wants to be in his 80s and 90s and up to 100. So he's changed his diet. And I remember I got in the book in my room in there that I kept from 2011, 2012. You remember Larry Hagler? I think it's Larry Hagler, you know, from I Dream of Jeannie Dallas, you know, J.R. Ewing. And in his, I think it was 70s, 80s, right at the end, what he was end of his life, he changed his diet because he had had issues and he changed his diet, extending his life. Because the thing is, once you're older, I'm starting to see you don't have to eat as much as you think you do. I'm getting better and better fasting longer and longer. And it's going to come to a point where the weight is going to catch up. I'm going to start eliminating the waste. And it would be nice if I could do this without, you know, I call it cheating, getting on these cleanses. But it is what it is. It's what I need. It's what my DNA is asking for. Now, I'm trying to do a lot of stuff, and hopefully that it won't come to that. But if it does, man, look, it is what it is. I've always had success with two cleanses in a row. Like, I mean, within 3 months, within 90 days. And that's what I should have did. I wasn't as disciplined as I was because I went on that California trip and I ate donuts when I was out there. I mean, I went to places because I was by myself, and I was just like I went places. So I'm now. It's funny because I cannot eat during work day now, but I'm addicted to iced coffee. The cream iced coffee. Quick Trip. Lord have mercy. They got the iced coffee, man. That's empty calories. That's liquid calories. You got to be careful. That's why my sinuses kicked in. The weather changed, and my sinuses, went the way they went. So we're still on the journey. I'm about to. I'm praying. Oh man, I'm praying. I'm praying. I'm praying. I'm meditating, focusing to my ancestors and the Tiru, kicking it in, because a miracle could happen by my birthday. Dealing with my wife getting here, and there was times in my life where I was slim and trim and in good shape. Uh, no, bless you. Don't worry about it, man. 99 cents is you just don't know. You've made a prophecy happen by doing that. That's See, I know what's going on in my reality over here, what's happened, but that 99 cents is bigger than you'll ever believe. Um, but like I said, I got something coming up, and I'm trying to do. Not trying. I'm focused to do the right thing in my life as I'm changing my life and putting myself in the right circumstances to be in the right place at the right time for all the right reasons, to follow my ancestors and do what I need to do, move correctly. Um, so in my past, when I've been slimmer and trimmer, I've been with women who did not reciprocate my energy. I want to give my best to my wife. And that's why I believe one of the reasons why it was taking so long is my God, being careful with the words, God. But what I serve and how I serve was building me during this time. There's some habits that I had to break. There's some thoughts I had to break. There's some mentalities you have to break. You're changing. And I want to give my wife the best version of me. I want to give myself the best version of me. So that's really one of the key points is giving myself and my wife and building the best version of me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and the people who know me, who feel like I've cut them off, you ain't wrong. I have cut you off. I've limited the communications that I'm talking to people. Uh, Simple as that. I'm limited because too many people, if you're not eating what I'm doing or thinking like I'm thinking or moving like I'm moving, it's a distraction. And I got to focus on me and mine right now. All my economics got to go on me and my. I am strapped economically. Uh, I'm at decent wage. Let's just put it like I'm at the living wage of life. It'll be nice to be making 5 times what you need. I always joke with my wife if I had this teleporter working over here, I can probably wouldn't I had couldn't have it here. I'd probably have it in a storage thing or somewhere else. But I can get off work and come and hit the teleporter, and then go over there. The money that I make here and what it will be over there, I'll be living. Oh my God, it'd be like 10 times the value. You know, it'd be like making, what was it, 5,000 over here a month, and over there making like 50,000, 60,000 a month. Man, it would be tremendous. It would be astronomical. Uh, but teleporter ain't working. It ain't happening like this. So but you got to understand that goods. Louis Vuitton is Louis Vuitton. It's expensive as it is here. It's expensive over there. Um, in England right now, the pound is 25% stronger than the dollar, and people ain't really paying attention to that. That means if you cash in $1 over there, they're gonna give you 75 cents, and people need to think about that. Think about this. Texas is bigger than Great Britain, which is all the islands, France and Germany combined. But the American dollar is 25% weaker than the British pound. So people need to think about that. Money is interesting. But like I say, for the regular goods and services over there, what I make, well, man, you would live phenomenal. But over here, you live in here. So to get goods and services, things you need here, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Hopefully, one day I will be the inspiration, like Ralph Smart says. I will be moving. I get my little shows and the stuff I want to do. I've got another show that I do with Terry, Full Hats. We've got a theme song. He got a theme song done. Tomorrow I'll make some more videos for that show. We're trying to get it to where we're doing live, and I think that'll be an interesting show because we put on a little 10 full hats and talk about strange stuff. So, we're moving forward. We're moving forward. This is a big transition that we're going through. I've got to get this body in condition. I have, like I say, a younger wife who's fit, feminine, friendly, want to have children. I want to be there. I want to be around my wife for years and years to come. And I've got to do better for me. That is the key. I have an agenda, I have a focus, and we're going to stay on that focus. So that being said, we've had a long video. Person blessed us on a super chat with 99 cents. Look, that is huge. That is humongous. That's a step going in the right direction because that's how these things work. Uh, I think for the people who have been watching the whole time, watching the video, watching me talk about my updates, and trust me, that's why I mostly do the updates in the gym on Saturday because you're seeing me work out. I'm working out. Oh my God, my body is like it's tired. But today, even though I ate good, I ate some Russell Sprouts, uh, some tomatoes, some was it grilled sauteed tomatoes. What else? I ate something else I'm not gonna say, but I mean it was from what you're saying, it's decent. It's decent food. But the problem is I know you eat too much. You really don't have to eat. So tomorrow I got some more salad mix in there with some hemp seeds and some walnuts. I'm just gonna drink a smoothie tomorrow. I'm gonna take my little vitamin supplements. I've been doing D3. I've been doing B12 because if anybody remember when I went overseas to see my wife last year, my doctor was giving me those B12 shots. Man, I was feeling myself, man. I felt better. Maybe it was a placebo, whatever, but I went over there and had fun. When I was over there, I had energy. So we're keeping this journey going, but I've got to crank this into overdrive the next 60 days. I was gonna put out like a lot of videos. I'm rethinking that because I just still want to do the live stream Saturday, if not Sunday, just to kind of give these updates. But the other videos of motivation of moving forward, I wanna keep that going. But look, I told John, I talked to him today, and I had a beautiful opportunity in 2018 to 2019. I could have kept this going, monetized the channel, and just kept going and going. Especially, I slimmed down and was doing good, but I got caught up in what I was caught up in. And now I'm about to turn 50, and we're gonna take this a whole different direction. We're gonna keep it, and we're gonna stack upon it. So that's basically my update. It's a 30-minute live stream video out of these. Check out these doctors. Someone said, check out these doctors. What doctors? Check out these doctors. I guess. But look, that being said, people, I leave you peace, health, wealth, as we give gratitude always. And I leave you with a smile because I'm gonna watch the rest of this game. I'm in Texas right now, so I'm supposed to be rooting for Texas, but it's gonna be interesting. Someone said Pete Osborne and John Berkman. I mean, if they're on YouTube, people can look them up and see them. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I look at a lot of people on YouTube who back up a lot of stuff they talk about with evidence and stuff. Social media is a good way to communicate and to connect with people. Um, it's a good way to find out information. You still got to study, you still got to research, you still got to fact check stuff and see see what stuff is. Because everybody's got their own little stuff they like to talk about and their own stuff they like to push. It's so funny on Instagram, man. I get all these Dr. Akabuku, Dr. Chutachaka, all these crazy doctors trying to push these little voodoo drinks. I call them trying to get people to do stuff, and it's like reason why I still trust Dr. Sabi's legacy in LA. Because first, I've been doing this products for over 20 years. I ain't been constantly doing this product. I did them in, like I said, 2002, 2003, 2004. It just once I got away from eating correctly and taking care of it, you know, obviously the stuff, you start doing foul stuff again, it's gonna come back. Same thing in 2016. I was good all the way up to 2019, really. Uh, I started drinking alcohol in 2019 because I was dating somebody and they drunk alcohol, and I just said, "Oh, I'm gonna start drinking alcohol." So yeah, going out had to take them out once a month. We go eat certain stuff. So very interesting. Yeah, you don't want to follow. You want to be the leader. So that being said, Mr. John, I appreciate you recommending these doctors. Hopefully, they're good people and they're healers. Like the person said earlier in the comments, what was the person? Yeah, Jesus, Muhammad, Christ, cleared that something, cleared that. I don't know what that person was at, but he was talking about lifting a sandwich, body cleanses itself. It's funny because a lot of people they know the truth, but they don't want to deal with certain aspects of stuff, and they get kind of frustrated in life, and they vent out, and they remember the only person you ever gonna hurt is yourself. And when you learn that, you really will learn something. Only person anybody truly hurts is themselves. Uh, Doing anything negative or lying or betraying or scamming or faking stuff, you only hurt yourself. Because the truth is gonna secrete slowly. It's gonna come out. So we always have to remember that whenever we do so. I'm being accountable to what I'm doing and what I'm saying and what I'm promoting. What works for me, you know. Uh, the person put this, you never know if you don't check. Yeah, you never know if you don't check who that guy is in the background right there. You never know if you don't buy the products and try it. See, thing is, I do because I put my money where my mouth is. And a lot of times people are counting on that. They're counting. People who try to scam people are counting on you believing the hype, believing their deception and their lies and stuff. And like I say, in the long run, you wish it was heaven or hell like they say it is, but no, the only being you really gonna mess with is your individual self. Uh yep, you're right. There is a cure for everything. For trees. All right. I thank you for your time and you being with us, Mr. John. Uh Says free no charge. Uh Appreciate you being there. I appreciate everybody who will watch this video, and I wish everyone peace, health, wealth, as I got to finish this game in the background and get ready to go to bed. And I leave you with the world famous smile. Till next time, let's close it out. Oh, boom, boom, boom.